Today I'm going to teach you how to make better habits, but to do so you really need to understand one thing. And this one thing in particular actually involves our ancestors from way back. When you consider the environment that they lived in before, they lived in an instant gratification environment, which means that what they did directly affected their life, like exactly what was gonna happen. And let's look at the hunters and gatherers back then. You know, if they hunted right now, they got to eat. They gathered, they got to eat right there. They were always worried about what was going on right now or the next moment or the next few hours. It was never something to where it was like a long-term goal, which is, you know, kind of our environment now. We live in a delayed environment now, where we're actually rewarded for being patient and delaying our rewards for future things. Like when we go to college now, we have food in the store so we don't have to worry about hunting and gathering anymore. And the reason why I'm talking about our past ancestors is because within the past maybe 500 years or so, we've started to shift toward that delayed gratification environment. And our brains are still wired to that instant gratification environment after, you know, over 1,000 years of that kind of environment. So that's why today it's so hard to build a business or hard to do things that require delayed gratification. It's because our brains are not naturally wired to do so. So if you're trying to build better habits, just make sure that you understand that's how your brain works, and naturally you just want to do the things that are easy and the things that are going to reward you right away. So maybe that's why it's a lot easier for us to just look on our phones and scroll through social media or play video games instead of doing the things that we might actually want to do or have goals in the long term to build, like businesses or whatever it is that you want, because it's easier to do those things. So that's why today, if you're trying to build great habits and you're trying to work toward building something big, you won't see immediate rewards for it. You're gonna have to delay your gratification. But if you do so, you will see massive benefits. And in order to do so, you just have to understand that fact and understand that that's how our brain works. And same thing as I say with all habits, is if you're trying to build a good habit, you gotta start small and small and small and small. And you won't see immediate returns. However, I do have this one trick that could help you. Whenever you're trying to do or build a habit that maybe doesn't get immediate rewards, I like to try to find ways to gamify or to make it fun or do something that makes it rewarding. So one thing for me that has a very big impact is actually tracking the habits. We as humans, we like to see progress or we like to see progression. It's kind of fun to us, and it could help motivate you. So I like to have some form of habit tracker. Now it could be super complicated or it could be as simple as a piece of paper and you write what your habit is and you say maybe your habit is, I want to run for 10 minutes today or every single day. And you have a piece of paper, on one side of the paper you have 10 minutes, and then right next to it you have a blank box, and every day you gotta fill out, did I run 10 miles? Or was it 0? Was it more? Something like that is super simple, but it's super effective, and it actually makes building a habit a lot more fun because you can see your progress. And it especially actually helps when you have your bad days. So when you have your bad days and you might be feeling like you're not making a ton of progress on building your habit or whatever that is, you just look back to that habit tracker, whatever it is, and it can help lift you up because you can see all the progress that you've made and see how far you've come. So that's my one big tip to you, is make it fun, because when you're trying to build a habit that involves delaying a reward, it can be hard and it can be very, very difficult unless you have some way to make it fun. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, I make a ton of videos about real estate, finance, and self-development, and I do giveaways often. So I'm doing a giveaway in this video, and if you stuck here till the end, I'm doing a giveaway for a book that has had a big impact on me. If you want to enter the giveaway, just subscribe to the channel and comment down below. But otherwise, see you at the next one.